I'm Nicholas Penrake, and you're listening to A Trader's Life, the podcast where I get to talk to successful traders about their approach to trading, how they started out and went from broke or breaking even to pulling in thousands of dollars a week. Trading is a tough game. They say only around 5% of those who try actually make a profit. Join me for A Trader's Life to glean some valuable insights from the market wizards I get to talk to. I have with me today on the show Vipin Kumar. Vipin is from India and is now based in London. He trades from home. Hi Vipin, how are you going?
Hi, Nick. I'm doing good. Thanks. How are you
Good.
doing?
Yeah, fine. Thanks. Thanks for being here. So, Vipin, tell me, how did you get into trading? Are you from a financial background or not at all?
Actually, I don't have any financial background or anything. I just start my own. Like one of my friend introduced me stock trading and all. He was a beginner that time and invested a little amount of money, like 100, 200 pound, and bought some shares. Within 3 months, he tripled his money. I thought, oh, it is amazing, easy, quick money. And he said to me, oh, you can also start. It is easy process. Actually, it was good. I start quite well. Like I start investing from 500 pound. It's Indian currency, about 50k Indian rupees. And I blindly invest in a stock, a well-reputed company, a automobile manufacturing company.
Yeah.
And within 2 months, I got the profit. Like I could double the money. Really, I could double the money. Then I thought, okay, it is really easy. So all the people are not doing, they are lying to me that stock is like gambling. And I said, no, it is not like that. So after 2 months, I got that profit. Then I reinvest to 3 or 4 companies, different companies.
Okay.
And I wait for the profit for 1 month or 2 months. And after what happened is I lost all my money. That was the starting of my stock market journey.
Yeah. Yeah. So when did you start? How many years ago?
In 2015, 5 years ago.
Yeah. And you were doing that in India. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in India. In India, there are a few opportunities for currency trading or CFD. In India, CFD is totally illegal and very quite rare opportunities for an investor to invest in a stock market. Even the brokers charge a lot of money as commission. So a fewer option for an investor to invest in India, like a retail trader like me.
Did you have any kind of mentor at the beginning, or were you just teaching yourself?
No, I didn't have. I just blindly believed my friend who got the profit from the stock market. Actually, he's also doing well now.
Okay.
That time, I didn't have any mentor or anyone. I just start myself. And actually, it was like the social media. I followed a lot of people, like well-known forex or trading gurus, and I followed them. And I followed the YouTube channels and Instagram and everything. And after that, okay, I got a little knowledge like how to sell, how to buy, what is P&L and everything. That's it. I didn't have any mentor.
Yeah. So you started with equities, shares, and had a bit of luck at the beginning and then lost quite a bit. Yeah. Did you move on to something different like commodities or Forex after that?
Yeah, after that, I got a guy. He was an investor. He got 2 trains to teach the trading and investing and everything. He trade for some people bulk amount of money. And actually, I approached him and I joined his institute. It was like a 1 week training, like what to do, like what is high, low, lows. He teach me what is chart, what is candlestick and everything.
Yeah.
And I was not alone. There were 20, 30 people in the same class. It was like a class. And he teach me like option, futures. Then I realized about the Forex and the opportunities in currency. Then I moved into the option market. I lost all my money around 2 years after I met this guy. And he was like just basing only. He wasn't a mentor. He was like I have to pay him some money. And
Yeah.
yeah, I got the knowledge about option trading, forex trading, and currency trading and everything. Then I was into options, and futures as well.
Yeah. Which do you feel most comfortable with?
As an investor, you should be in a stock market, study the market, study the company, study what is like a future fundamental analysis, like future in news and everything. Then it is like shares. I prefer currencies because currencies move faster and we can make the profit easily and we can lose the money very easily. That's the
Yeah, you don't
currency.
like that bit so much, yeah?
Yeah, that's the currency market.
Yeah. Have you found Forex more difficult since we had the pandemic? Is it more volatile for you in your experience?
Actually, I was like, initially, I didn't have any idea what was what was happening. I was getting 5K. I got the profit on day 5K profit.
Okay.
I was surprised. It was like first week of March. I was getting 100, 200 pound per day, like a very aggressive investor. Like sometimes I invest very aggressive.
Yeah.
That time I invested in the same way I was investing in currency. Suddenly I got 5K profit within a day. I got amazed with
Yeah.
that. That time that
Yeah, it was
pandemic
in
was
March,
in,
yeah,
yeah,
when there was a big dive.
yeah, the pandemic wasn't affecting any of the countries in Europe other than Italy. So that time I was curious about what's good. Then I invest double money and I lost the profit as well as some
Oh,
my
gosh.
investment as well. Yeah, that was really, really like nobody knew that. Nobody knew that.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that it is coming. That's what happened.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. After that somewhat painful experience, did you start to pull back a bit and just trade a bit more cautiously and, smaller lot sizes?
Yeah, I took a break for 1 week, and that time the news came out is spreading. The COVID-19 is spreading, and it is going worldwide. Then I took a caution. Then I watched the market carefully, how it is moving. When it is dropping, like I don't know how to say, it's like a waterfall. So I was scared what to do. Well, is there any pullback going to happen, or still going down? I didn't have any idea about that. So I just took a break until the month of March. Then I resumed the trading from mid-April.
Okay. How long was it before you went from mostly losses or breaking even to even profits? From you started 5 years ago. When did you start to sort of feel, I can make consistent money at this?
In the beginning, I didn't have any idea. When I see red, I sell. When I see
Yeah.
green, I buy.
Yeah.
That's it. I didn't have any idea, but I got the profit. So I thought, okay, stock market is really good milking cow. We can get the money very easily. But it is easy money. If you have the basic knowledge or you have some accurate decision making skills and patience, you can earn the money. Then after 1 year, I lose some of my money, invest my savings and everything I got from my relatives, my parents, and I invested in stocks. And within a year, I lost my money. And I thought, okay, this is not my profession. This is really a gambling. And when I start trading options, futures, and I learn about Forex, technical analysis and everything, I got profit like £10, £20 a day,
Yeah.
Indian
Yeah.
money, 2K, 1K.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, I just need to focus on the strategy rather than gambling and get rich in one night.
Yeah.
So I thought to focus on the profit strategy rather than profit. So it was quite £10, £20 per day. And that time I wasn't aware about the CFD, spread betting, and MT4. It's in MT4 is totally illegal in India.
Right. Really?
Yeah. So actually, I was living from this trading after I came to UK. Then I learned about the spread betting, CFD, and I lost some money in spread betting because it's like a difference in spread. There's so many brokers are giving large spread. So I lost a little amount of money in spread betting. Then I moved to CFD and I realized, okay, stay focus on the strategy and invest some money. And it was like 20, 30 pounds per day, but it was good. And now I'm getting constant profit.
Yeah. So it was all about really learning the sort of technicalities and geometry of trading, right?
Yeah.
Or at least incorporating that within fundamental knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. Initially, I was focused on news and the famous companies, but later I found out that news are like,
It can be so unreliable. Yeah.
yeah, it's manipulating retail traders. So I got the idea. Okay, do not focus on news, just only on news. You have to focus on news as well, but you don't have to rely on news and technicality as a matter of. There are hundred or thousand, a million technicals in the field. Everyone have a different technicalities and everything, but if you have a patience and the punctuality, the patience, discipline, you can really make profit from it. Do not panic by the loss and do not excite by the profit.
Yeah. Yeah. Too early. Yeah. Talk to us about those times you had some heavy losses. How did you cope with the stress and disappointment?
It was really distracting and it was really depressed that time, especially I was very young at that age and I couldn't cope up with the loss and I couldn't manage my stress and everything. What I have done is I read a lot of books regarding how to manage risk and how do you recover from the stress of loss of money and so many YouTube videos and inspirational videos. And I got inspiration from that,
Yeah.
from the YouTube videos, books, and everything. So that helped me a lot.
Yeah. Did you ever think maybe trading's not for you and you just thought, that's enough, walk away?
Yeah, at a point of time, I thought, okay, just quit everything. Do not look at the charts, and charts is like my enemy.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you. Just like I behave, I got a revenge. I got revenge trading also. I got a revenge trading mentality. Like I don't want to see you. I hate you. Like I consider trading and charts as my lover, and one day it is turning against me and I think, okay, this is not for me. I hate you. I don't want to see you. But
Yeah.
I accept the reality. It is a business. We have to love the business as well as you have to respect the business, and we have to accept the reality that business has loss and business has profit also.
Yeah. And so what brought you back each time? You know, you got badly hurt. A lot of us in life, you get badly hurt, we walk away and that's it. But it's interesting, isn't it, how so many traders they have these heavy losses, they have really stressful times, and yet they still go back. I suppose it's the challenge. It's that it's not really the money so much, is it? It's that feeling of wanting to win. It's a kind of sportive attitude, perhaps.
Yeah.
You refuse to be beaten, as it were.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, we have to accept the reality is trading is a business. I told you how I cope with my stress and disappointment, depression, everything through the books. You can read a lot of books like experienced traders share their experience, how they started, how they lost the money, and there are a lot of YouTube videos, not like trading gurus, like you can earn 10K, 1 million in one day. That's not the videos I'm suggesting. I'm
Yeah,
suggesting,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, sure.
some
Yeah.
really good investors. They have their own YouTube channels and everything. And I usually watch what their experience, what they have gone through in their life.
Yeah.
And I have to accept the reality is that trading is not only for the profit, it's also for the loss. And especially, I look at into the chart and I don't do anything. I didn't do anything that time when I got the loss. I just look at the chart and I try to learn a new thing and try to accept that the market is moving without me also.
Yeah.
If I don't involve in the market is always moving. So I have to just be a part of the market. That's it. It's
Yeah.
part of the business, is loss or not. And especially, I tried a lot of in demo and found out the best strategy. And I tried real money the next time.
Yeah, yeah. So what do you think was your turning point that, when you turn the corner from too many losses to more consistent gains?
Turning point, actually, it was moving to London to join with my wife. That's the real turning point in my life. I got the real idea about CFD and everything. It is really good platform because so many countries don't have that privilege to sell the shares.
Yeah.
And the people from the Europe got lucky, and they're lucky that they got the opportunity to, they can sell the shares. They can short the shares as well. But most of the countries like USA, India, they don't have CFD trading. So I think that's my real turning point in my life, I moved back to United Kingdom. That's my turning
Okay,
point.
cool. Do you keep a journal of your trades? What you did, when, both good and
Definitely,
bad?
definitely. Initially, I wasn't punctual about, or I wasn't care about a journal or anything. I just don't want to see my losses in an Excel sheet. So I
Yeah,
was
in black and
scared.
white.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Most of the days, I would think that okay, I just put my profit only, and kept away the lose like red numbers. I don't want to show it. The next day I can manage and I can reduce it, because if I see the red numbers the next day, and it would have affected my confidence. But it was really bad idea to not keep a proper journal. So I searched Google and found out a good journal portfolio like Excel sheet, and I'm keeping my journal up to date.
You kind of refer back to it like as a back testing exercise.
I don't refer back my journals in from the initial stage, because my strategy was different from the initial stage, and now I'm referring back only a journal because it was my real strategy.
Yeah,
I'm
you got a new
in
strategy.
new
Yeah.
strategy. So I'm
Yeah.
usually refer me back what happened in the previous months or previous year. I definitely look into the journal and find out.
And you found that useful, referring back to the more recent
Sure,
journal.
sure. You have to refer back what happened with that product or currency or shares. You have to refer it back what happened, and you have to understand how it behaved or how was the profit or loss in the previous month or in the previous year. So you should refer the journals, and you have to study your own journal instead of learning from someone else. You have to learn from your own journal, your own mistakes.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Getting a bit more technical, do you make use of a lot of indicators, maybe one or two, or talk me through some of the indicators that you might use or other tools?
Initially, I was using a lot of indicators, and I couldn't see my charts or candlesticks, whatever it is. I
Yeah,
couldn't see that.
yeah,
And maybe candlestick could have cursed me for that. I put a lot of lines and everything, moving averages and everything. Later, I identified that it would have deviate or manipulate my own strategy or my own concentration on real market. So I thought to kept I have different brokers. So I'm certainly using some of the indicators, not all, a few indicators.
okay. For example,
For example, like now I'm using moving averages, stochastic, MACD.
okay, yeah, yeah.
That's it.
MACD I find
That's
very useful. Yeah,
and within five. That's it. And I'm using that broker platform to trade with that indicators. And I'm using TradingView as a plain chart, and I work with the price action with that chart. That was my real analysis, and I have also referred some technical how the market is moving, volume, and we have to predict the volume and everything. So I'm using some of the indicators, not all.
as a rule, are you ruthless with your losers, your losing trades, and patient with your winners?
Mm, yes, of course. I always think that I'm always right. Like my strategy is going to work every time, and when it is turning against me, I keep going on with my strategy, and I keep continue with my strategy, and my losses would have gone higher and higher. And of course, definitely become ruthless for my losses. If I get the patience for my losses as well, it will be good.
Yeah, it is difficult, isn't it? Timing when to exit. You know, even finding a good entry is quite difficult, but sometimes the exit is actually even more difficult. You know, you're looking at something, you think, really, suddenly this is not working how I thought. Do I exit now or will it come good? And likewise, you know, you've got some decent profit building up and you think, oh, I don't want to lose any of it. So I take it. And then you find out that if you'd left it, you could have doubled your profit.
Yes, that was most of the beginners do like that. They watch the charts or whatever the trade they do, and waiting for the profit to come. And when they see that the trade is turning against them, they will try to quit very quickly. And very next hour or very next minute, they're seeing the trade is going according their plans. That was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
frustrating, and it was happened to me as well. So, as my opinion or my advice is that do not look at it on the chart, or if you are stick with a strategy, make a proper take profit and stop loss as well. And if you are stuck with it, no matter whether it will take 1 or 2 days, weeks, months, do not matter it. If your strategy tells that okay, it is going to hit that target, it will definitely hit. Do not, that's a patience you have to keep within your trading strategy, and do not lose faith in your strategy.
Do you always pick a point where you will get out before you get in?
Yeah, initially I was like, okay, I have to quit this trade and take the profit. And most of the time it was like bad decision to quit the trade because it was. I was thinking, and sometimes it is nowadays I know where exactly it's going through my indicators, like I said, volume, stochastic, and all the things. So I know the point. It is not going to hit my take profit. Then I cut from that point. I will take some of the profit, and I keep only 1/3 of my actual trade, and I take most of the profit that time if I think that the profit is not going to hit in that level.
Yeah. Do you tend to trade with the trend, or will you sometimes go with the retracement against the trend? A bit of both, or do you just stick with the trend?
I follow the monthly and weekly trend,
Yeah.
whether it is a downward or uptrend or whatever it is. I most probably follow a full week with a weekly and monthly trend, and I will only trade that particular trend because I don't trade against the trend. It happened me a huge loss in my previous years, so I think you have to keep with the trend only, because if you turn against the trend, you can
Yeah.
you can scalp if you are good enough, or if you are master enough to predict the retracement and pullback. You can definitely trade against the trend, but it is better to get a confirmation.
Yeah, you can easily get caught out, can't you? Yeah. When trading Forex and looking at price action, do you make use of historical price zones going months back or weeks?
Sometimes I prefer yearly chart, but it is really helping getting some resistance and support. In a stock market, it is. If a stock touch in a particular point before 10 years, that point it should resist or support in that point. But in a forex market, it is like every year they are changing the strategy. New boards, new algorithms are applying. So in forex market, I don't find 10 years before that really good. But you have to strictly follow the monthly and weekly.
How much time every day do you spend on trading as an average?
I spend 24 hours.
Ah, okay.
Sorry,
Totally
sorry.
committed man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
initially, yeah, I was joking, but initially I was sleepless. I look at the chart and I was like a mad boy. Now I'm planning accordingly. I have time management also. I sleep 5 hours a day, and I woke up at 5 o'clock and look at the 4 hours chart and start for the day. And of course, almost 15 hours I'm spending for a forex. I'm not looking into the charts every time. I keep watching my trade and keep watching, is there any retracement going to happen, or any pullback, or is there any reversal is going to happen. And I watch for that particular trade every hour, hourly trade, and every 4 hours. Not like I'm watching now,
Every
no,
10 minutes
watching
or yeah. Yeah.
every time. No, no, I am not into it. If I see a particular trade in 4 hours or daily chart, then I watch for a, yeah. But I don't take trade from daily or 4 hours chart. I will watch out for the entry for in a few 5 minutes or 50 minutes, even on
Yeah,
minute
yeah.
also.
Is the fun aspect still there?
Seriously, it is like it's interesting. It's like a magnet. If it is boring, nobody trade forex or anything. If it is boring, really it is entertaining. I don't know what to say. It's not like a fun, but it is like a curiosity. How can I explain? It's just like a habit. More than
Yeah.
fun, it is a passion.
Yeah, because you need that, don't you, to overcome the losses and the stress and so on, and sometimes the confusion. If you don't have the passion, really, you should just back off and maybe even give up.
Definitely, most of the traders come without any passion or for money purpose only. They just really look into the money instead of, oh, I can make the money. Like if you go to the casino, you can get the money within a night or within a day. So that was the most of the traders' mindset. But it is really, really passion. If you have the passion, you can really
Yeah.
succeed in any
Yeah.
format of the life.
Yeah. Last question. How does trading fit in with your home life? I mean, you said you're married. How do your family feel
Actually, it
about
was
that?
hard before marriage. I told you before I came to UK, the timing was really hard for a forex or
Yeah.
anything. Now I'm getting the real market time. Like London Stock Exchange is the best stock exchange time, and it's open at 8 o'clock. So I can get enough sleep and I can spend time with my family on weekends and even at night also there is no movement is going to happen and almost the trading finish within 8 to 6 o'clock or 8 to 10 o'clock. So I got plenty of time with my family. If you really got the strategy and without any stress or anything, you can really enjoy the life also from the trade.
Great. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks so much for talking to me. Carry on what you're
Thank you,
doing.
Nick. Thank you.
I was talking just now to trader Vipin Kumar from India. You've been listening to A Trader's Life. Join me for the next one next week, or check out some of the recent episodes at atraderslife.buzzsprout.com. Bye for now.